I'm Sarah, a designer and architect. I run Studio Propera, which is a design studio. We have a diverse approach to design, in graphic design, exhibit design, and product design. I worked a lot on upcycling projects when I was a student. Basically, I discovered this world through the Super Youth platform. It was an online platform where you could upload your projects, be part of an international network, and see what other people were doing. It was mainly doing products, from lights, objects, and things like that. That opened up a new perspective and approach to it for me. Maybe upcycling itself was more relevant 10 to 12 years ago. It's still relevant today, but maybe now it's more about how to design with materials that can be cyclical, that are sustainable. Upcycling itself has an end. I mean, I don't know, I'll give you an example. You find a washing machine drum and you turn it into a light, and that's the end of it. It's probably better to think how you can work with materials that can be constantly recycled and constantly in circulation, that have no end. And that is probably something to aspire to. I will say, it's always better to use upcycling in a project, if you have the possibility, than to have new materials made. Upcycling could perhaps already be in the sense of, maybe not in the literal sense of, now I go to the landfill and I find an object and I turn it into something, but to form some kind of network. That is more interesting to me in terms of upcycling. Creating a network. For example, exhibitions are a very wasteful or very unecological practice. Here, some temporary installations are made, which may be on display for 2 weeks or 2 months. After that, in most cases, they go to waste. In this case, it would be very nice if galleries, museums, and institutions could connect with each other, so that everyone knows what they already have in storage. Because when you are doing a project, when you are designing a concept, they don't give you an insight into what they already have in storage. They don't even know themselves. They don't have an inventory. When you come up with a new idea and you go to the metalworker, you make new frames, you produce new objects again. Maybe that's something that I find positive. Now, as far as this circular economy is concerned, there are a lot of materials in development that are biodegradable. There is a lot of work being done with algae, and there is certainly some future in that. However, it is all still in its early stages. We will have to wait a few more years before these materials are accessible.